Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sky Network Show, Season 3, Episode 28. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Um, Today, we are at the Season 3 and Episode 28. All right, we have Richie with us. Hello, Richie. Welcome to the show. How are
Hey
you doing
everyone,
today?
thanks for having me. I'm doing great, and yourself?
Lovely. Today, it will be just me and Richie. Is unable to join us. So, but today is such an exciting day that I've been waiting for the show from yesterday onwards. So it's amazing. Let's just check that we are good. Let me know in the comments if our voice is good, everything is all good about it. All right, let's see. We have, yeah, everything is good. I think I'm not seeing the messages from the X, so just let me quickly check the X team is doing well. And uh, those who have already joined in, say hi in the chat so we can get started. So, Richie, how was your week and how are you doing today?
Great. We just finished off the starting points of Evolve Academy, and we're progressing in leaps and bounds on that side. So hopefully, everyone, including the Sky Army, will have the availability to go to the Evolve Academy and learn about all the different ins and outs about blockchain. So, as someone who's just getting into blockchain, will be able to take the starting points. What is blockchain? What's an NFT? How do I send a transaction? How do I start a wallet? The basic entry barrier level education that needs to happen so that when you start your journey in crypto, you're not making those traditional mistakes. You're not losing funds right off the bat, and then maybe you're out, you're not coming back. So our one of our main vision and goals is to educate, is to provide the resources to our community and your community, and all of crypto in general, so that we don't have those repeat mistakes that could be avoided. Right. So one of our key hurdles this week was to design the academy and get these courses done, and we are well on our way to finishing that off. So hopefully soon you guys will be able to take advantage of that and learn.
That's amazing news, Richie. And I'm sure that it must have been a great journey because I know that when it comes to development and working things out, um, it can be challenging sometimes and it can be rewarding as well. So definitely, that's a great news. Today, mostly we'll be discussing about the coin mask. So, as those who have been joining us every week would already know that last week is when we launched the coin mask, and the coin mask is our decentralized wallet and the DAO, which would control the Sky network. Um, and going forward, so because we are already 100% total supply in circulation. Now it is the right time to move towards the decentralization when it comes to the operations and day-to-day executions of the projects as well. So that is the reason for bringing the coin mask, and we launched it last week, and it has been doing amazing. And the community has been really grateful joining the coin mask journey. And I would love to share the numbers. So last week is also when we actually got the liquidity added to the Sky exchange, which is our V2 swap, where now we are rich in liquidity, and also the community has been uh, working and trading and using the network the way it should be, organically, and it has been really fulfilling feeling, actually, Richie, to see the network work itself, and grow organically, which we really wanted to do from the day one. That was always the goal of Sky, to create a no nonsense blockchain and grow organically and grow with the utility. And the CoinMask has been a real answer for our community. So as you can see, um, in the let me go to the coin mask. So we have got amazing liquidity as well as great volumes. From the day we started, we can see that last week, on the first day, we had the $118,000 worth of volume, and you can see the volume and the activities are ongoing. So that's something great. And today is the day when we are actually launching the leadership rewards. So actually, from today onwards, the leadership rewards would start. So that marks also a new era into the Sky's, ecosystem. So now, like for example, in last 7 days, you can see that there has been $360,000 worth of volume. And if you just see overall on the Sky network, you can see that our network is now like on the exchange, we are having $10 million. These are all the numbers, and this is also not something we have. This is on-chain data. You can, just go to analytics.securechain.ai, and there you should be able to see all those data. And also, you can visit our Explorer. Um, yeah, Richie, like me and Yogesh, we were having this discussion this week that from in last two, so we are about to have our second anniversary on this 27th October. And the way the project was launched was like we started directly with the mainnet launch, right? We didn't went through
Yeah.
all those yeah, nasty things and staking. And so we took a different route for sure. And we took the route where the development was the key, and being the developers ourselves, um, we, that was our strong suit, and we stick to it. And now, I mean, the Sky has came so far in last 2 years. So we are about to complete our 2 years, and yeah, this is really amazing. Like we have the whole infrastructure working. We have a very good, yeah. Also, this is a great like news for all the community members. So I think Crypto Invoker just messaged that Sky team has added the liquidity. Yes, we have added the liquidity. Also, this also makes us our decks and the bridge all are working fine and in great conditions. So, like for example, here you could see the bridge. Um, this is latest version which we released yesterday, so it does not have much of bugs or any other issues. You can work with it. So this is the current situation when it comes to the cross-chain ecosystem of Sky, and this is also these are all smart contract based, and you can always go to the explorers of each individual blockchains to go to the smart contracts and see things out, and do your own research always, right? But I'm great to see that bridge also is working fine without any errors, and it has become very robust now. So I think now it would be a great time to move out of beta version. And yeah, I think now we are not anymore in beta when it comes to bridge. So that has been two main updates which I wanted to give. And we'll go to Richie to your and we'll see your opinion on the stuff, and then we'll move on towards showcasing the depth of CoinMask, which has been now updated and working all fine, and everybody's having actually a great time with it. And this is the right time to get started and join the ecosystem. So let me just pull up the CoinMask deck. Meanwhile, Richie, what do you say? How do you see the project and the way CoinMask is affecting the secure chain?
I see a lot of time and effort and countless hours of work coming together to give these tools to the community, give these resources. And it's amazing to see the progress you guys have made. And 2 years is not a long time in blockchain. If you're trading blockchain, it feels like an eternity. But if you're building blockchain and you're building on communities, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes months and months and months and years and years. And this will be an ongoing thing. This doesn't stop today. This continues for the foreseeable future. So all this work you guys have done to build out these applications, build out the bridge, the DEX, the wallets, critical points in the network, right? Critical tools that all of the Sky community can use in the future and use to grow in this ecosystem. So it's a big achievement for the team and for the network. And I know you guys are working on a bunch of other stuff. So as we release these tools, as we release these um, resources to the community, the only thing we ask is you guys use it. You guys enjoy it. You guys take it for the most that it can be used for, and feedback. Right? Give the team feedback. Support them through the journey because this is countless hours. This is work hard and tears uh, go into these apps sometimes, and frustrating, like Sandeep was saying before. Sometimes when you're building these applications out, there's snags and there's things you have to overcome, and sometimes it's like you're hitting your head against the wall sometimes when you're building out some of these apps. But that being said, the end goal, the end result is the achievement, is the reward. The Sky community being able to use the Sky wallet and the bridges and everything working properly and securely so that you guys have that resource and that tool now. As we build out every other tool that we're working on, is the achievement, is the success at the end of the tunnel. So, congratulations to the team for that achievement. Congratulations to the 2 year mark coming up soon, and we'll see what happens there. But it's all a journey. Nothing was started perfect. It's all iterations. You start off with an idea, and that idea slowly molds into something better and better and better. And that comes from hard work from the team and also feedback from the community so that we can build and have a network that represents the community itself, right? That supports the community itself. And that I think is the goal here. That's the progress, the future of the network starts with and ends with the community, and that's going to be something we continue to work on. Right? This is not launch it and done. It's a launch it and support it and upgrade it and add to it as the community asks for certain features and abilities to do certain things. So it's a constant work. It's constant labor of love, I guess, just to make sure that this community is supported, that it has the resources it needs, that it can be successful, right? The least the more tools that we can build out and give to our community so they can work and participate in the blockchain community and the ecosystem safely and thrive instead of having those mistakes being made, the better, right? So that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, definitely. And also, you can see, Richie, that right now we have approximately like 200 members who are actually the leaders who have joined through, a referral or like, one-to-one invites. And together, 200 people have just locked in almost like $300,000 worth of CM to make sure that, the growth of the network is unstoppable and we are able to uh, cater to the large and active community which we already have. And, this would be the real justice to the community as well, right? So, yeah, CoinMask has three types of rewards with the staking. We have, you know, the, the staking calculator here. So, again, if you want to check out this particular website, I could let you put the link here. So, that is docs.coinmask.org, which is a docs. Yeah. And if you are looking for an invite, let me get you the invite. Just give me one moment. So I'll, we have a Sky Army who are here, but I'll update that. So, I mean, the second way you can earn more rewards is through referral network. So you can build your own referral network. Again, everything is decentralized, and actually, um, this is not just smart contract based. It is actually decentralized. There is a huge difference between. So right now, if you see Richie, technically it is very hard when it comes to like running all those things on the smart contracts, because there is a limit to the gas fees and the block size and everything, right? So it was a great challenge which we accepted, and we came through with the yeah came through with the development of CoinMask. Is that right now all the things are with the smart contracts, and again the calculations and everything is also done by the smart contracts on the blockchain. So it is not, there are no off-chain components to the CoinMask. So that is, the CoinMask works 100% on Skynet mainnet network. And yeah, by the way, Richie, are you here?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah.
It's so crucial to decentralize as much of these processes as possible, especially when it comes to the wallet itself, so that people have their funds secured in a way that's not controlled by anyone, right? It's done by smart contracts. You can audit those smart contracts, make sure that they're working properly and there's no bugs in them. And that's the ultimate, that's the vision of blockchain, where we don't need us or anyone else to work these apps. They work on themselves through smart contracts, everything verifiable, right? Everything on top of the table, they say, right? So extremely important, especially when it comes to securing your crypto assets, your coins, your tokens, because unlike, let's say, an exchange, for example, where they hold all your crypto, you have no say there. If they decide one day to turn around and say, these assets are mine, you don't actually own them anymore, right? They're holding them for you. So this being the way to go for sure when it comes to the future of crypto, and what you guys have done is great.
Definitely. And by the way, I have got the invite link for those who are already on the um, like our show. They can simply just scan the QR in the browser or their wallet, which has the secure chain AI network added, and they can just get started with their journey with the CoinMask. Also, um, just to add one more link, by the way, we do have an amazing Telegram group where we have, so I can already see the Kirito here, we have Magnail, we have so many committee members who are participating and who are active members. So if you have any questions or if you need any links or even smart contract addresses, all the things are available on the group. So I would suggest everybody to make sure to go through it once. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the Telegram group. It's not a closed group; it is open for everyone. Yeah, I do understand that we get a lot of spams and scams messages on that, but we have a very good moderator. So let's just acknowledge the work of the moderators. So thank you everyone for keeping the chat clean of all those spamming messages. But it is very crucial for a project also that everybody has a voice. So that is the reason that Telegram account is open to all for messaging, because that is also true nature of a democracy and decentralization, right? What do you say, Richie?
Yeah, when it comes to the community itself, the ability for you guys to interact, to converse about different topics, to discuss and ask questions and answer questions, it's extremely important. So having that open, not controlled ability for the community to chat and to really thrive, right? To answer each other's questions, right? Bring up new ideas. That's how democracy works, right? So at the end of the day, that's critical to any successful community and project, is to have that open discourse, to have the ability to interact with each other. And yeah, so like I said, it was one of those key points that some projects decide, you know what, we're going to make this where only we could say things on these chats, on these Telegram groups or Discords, and control it. And there's some who want the open source, the open ability for everyone to talk about things and disagree and agree like everything else, right? We're all very different, but for the success of the project long term, that's a crucial part of any project when you want to stay decentralized.
Definitely, Richie. And that is the main reason. So, for example, here you can see right now developer guide. So, the way we have built the system and the smart contracts is like it is. So, for example, if there is no DApp or if there is no nobody using the like there is like for example depths are like okay possibly they could go down but they don't have to wait or see the bugs on that like if you a user is well versed with the explorer and how to work with the smart contracts they can do it also. This creates an opportunity for those builders who want to build their own platforms, right? So they don't have to create the backends or the mechanisms or anything. They can simply just use the CoinMask as base token for them, and they can simply just build their own UI for their own community to work with it. So again, this creates so what we are building is not just tokens, right? What we are building are platforms and infrastructure. So this gives Sky mainnet also an edge over other networks. So where users don't have to build, put money in building. Like also the project owners, right? Those who want to build new projects also, they can simply just start using the CoinMask smart contracts, and they also don't have to, go much into the development, and they can go ahead with the, their vision and their community. So anybody can
Lowering
start
the
from the zero.
entry point of people, right? So the lower the entry point, the more people can access it, the more people can utilize it, and the more adoption you'll have. So these tools that other networks may not go out of their way to make for their communities, that Sky is doing, is all giving you guys the tools and resources to skip a few steps, right? To focus on your token and what you're doing, and not necessarily a wallet or coding itself. So it's an extreme, it's a big step forward. It's a lot of work that's gone into providing the community with all the resources they can, and it's a great step towards lowering that entry point for everyone, right? By giving these tools, you're now effectively giving more ability for someone who's never been in crypto before to get into crypto, learn about crypto, utilize the wallets, and do everything they can on that side. So yeah, it's a great step forward. You guys have done an amazing job at really supporting this community and helping grow it. And yeah, I look forward to the future of this. I want to see how this looks like in a year. Year three, I want to see where we're at.
Definitely, Richie. Also, just like to reiterate the same point, right? That is the reason we built the Sky Army. So this, lowers the enter like lowers the barrier. Um, in simple few clicks, you can launch the token. You can do the fair launch on the token. Again, these are all meme coins, but on that again, you can do trade. You can do staking. Again, the liquidities are burnt, so it kind of adds one more layer to the well, secure a little bit more security to the project like this one, but this also boosts the Sky ecosystem in a lot great way that anybody can create a token and just start their meme coin or just associate with Sky. So there is no right now you can see like this has reached already 0.5 what so just imagine, uh, this is good right now. Okay, these guys have less supply, but not bad, right? They are doing something, and the community is participating. Like for example, you can see like how many tokens have been built here. Um, I think would get better number from yeah, maybe okay, maybe and we'll get charts. Mm, okay. Maybe we'll see, but you can see that there are so many, almost like 2,000 plus tokens now on our ecosystem. Okay, so it's a lot. And again, these are not some one which are built by team or anything. These are all community built, and you know,
that on itself is a great achievement. That many tokens were built and launched in such a short period of time. That barrier of entry was eliminated. Right? It was so simple. You put an image, a description, and launch a token, and now you have a community token that you can use for whatever project you're building or whatever vision you have. So another example of lowering the barrier of entry, right?
Yeah, definitely. See, you can see here, right? All those tokens and they create so many different things. But yeah, definitely there is. I mean, again, the language is also not the barrier because it's blockchain. So I remember going to like, okay, this is page two, and let me try going page number 200. If okay, let's try with 20, then we'll see 200. Okay, so right now we can see already tokens up to 1,000 tokens are already there. Let me try by going to up to 40. So I mean, okay, yeah, it's more than 2,000 now. Let's try 80. Oh, okay, not even 2,000. This is okay. You can see so many different types of tokens, and these are all again meme coins, okay. But it adds up to the total. Yeah, it adds up to the total work, and it also shows the maturity of ecosystem, right? Because Sky is not a new ecosystem. Like it's not usually how the projects works on the like our Web3 ecosystem. Yeah. So I think there is total up to 5,000 coins. So probably it would be much more than that, but uh, it is not yet synced. But I don't know. We'll see. But again, this just to prove my point that yes, this makes community participation the key, and for any layer one blockchain, that is always the key to success. I think there is no other alternative to that. This is the real hard work. So developers work hard on developing and community works hard on using, and yeah, there is nobody stopping us. Yeah, Richie,
What's
are
the
you
saying?
back?
Build it and they try to break it. No,
Sorry.
I've said it so many times before in other podcasts. The community is the
Mhm.
heart and the soul of blockchain. So you guys using the blockchain to build on top of it, make new use cases, add volume to the blockchain, educational, everything. That comes from the community. That is like if you don't have someone using your tool is worthless. Even if it was the best tool in the world, right? If no one knew about it, no one used it, it wouldn't be utilized. It's now non-existent. But if a community really takes hold of some of these resources and tools that we built and makes them amplify their efforts, makes them be able to launch a token, launch the most out of this ecosystem, right? At a very low entry barrier entry, um, that's the goal. That's the success. You guys thriving is our success analytics, let's say. So yeah, this is all for the community um, in a replication of what we believe the community wants. And hopefully we are on point with our vision and you guys see the same value that we do and you help us grow and build and achieve whatever we'd like to achieve in the future, whatever that may be, right? And this shifts, this changes, this evolves over time. It's never the same thing. So we look forward to those next few steps. We look to what this will be in a few months and years into the future.
Definitely. And yeah, thank you, Richie, for putting your point. And yeah, it is wonderful. Okay, I think I will go to the questions in the chat just to make sure that we are okay. We have one message on the X, but I don't have a translate here, so I'm sorry. I'll have to get back to you after translation. And yeah, Abbas is one of our community member has been with us for a long team. Okay, yes, Abbas. Abbas is looking for TG for Evolve. So, Richie, would you like to share it?
ETA for the launch of the coin itself? Is that the question?
No, no, for the Evolve blockchain, they are looking forward to the Telegram group. If it is available, then they can join in. But you can
Yep.
always, Abbas, put a message on Sky. So I think Richie is also already available on Secure Chain.
We will. Our Telegram group's not up yet. We will get to that as soon as possible and get that going, so you guys can also join that and converse and
Yeah.
share opinions, etc. For sure.
Yeah. Also, Buzz, like so the secure chain community is has been a great like because of like with this partnership with Richie and Sky and Evolve with the Lego blockchains and everything. Like you are already part of the ecosystem. So yeah, right, Richie?
Blockchain, your blockchain, their blockchain. It's all of us
Correct.
working to the future vision that we all have of a
Yeah.
decentralized future. What's that's going to support us, right? What's better for us in the future instead of these centralized systems that we have now. So we're all on the same page. We're all on the same vision. A Sky community member is an Evolve community member, and vice versa. And in the future, we will have that airdrop of Evolve points to the Sky Army. And when we are about to do that, you'll hear more about that on our social media. So stay tuned for that.
Definitely, Richie. And also, Richie, what is the status on the podcast?
Which one? The AI on the block?
Yeah.
So we have two podcasts right now. We have AI on the block, where it's basically we have AI talking about blockchain concepts and going through those, and it's pretty
Mhm.
entertaining. So if you go to evolveblockchain.io, you can see updates on that podcast and see new episodes. The other one that we're doing right now, myself, is Evolve 360, in which I take the concepts of Evolve blockchain and break it down to simple, small tidbits of information. So the first one being about the deflationary and the gold backing, and then the reflections. So we're going to try taking a complex, or what seems to be a complex subject, and break it down to little bites so that everyone can clearly understand the value of each one of those functions that are pivotal to the functioning of Evolve blockchain and what sets us apart from every other blockchain out there. So I everyone go to our social medias when we have new episodes coming out. They'll be posted there, and you can then go enjoy those and everything else that Evolve has to offer.
Thank you very much, Richie, for all this information. And this really enlightens the Sky community and our community members, on how to interact with the Evolve. And thank you. Uh, Thank you, community. We have already crossed the time. So I think we are all moving towards the end of the show. So if you have any specific questions, feel free to put it in the chat. And also do let me know in the Telegram group as well that what do you think about the coin mask and have you already joined the coin mask or not? Okay. We are going to be announcing a shilling competition because our anniversary is coming soon. So the second anniversary of the Sky Mainnet network is on 27th of October. So we are 16 days away from it. So we will be launching the shilling competition, which will be available on the Telegram. So make sure to join the Telegram group for Secure Chain Mainnet and stay tuned, guys. Wishing every one of you a very, very, very happy weekend and a productive week ahead. We'll see you everyone on the next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC sharp. But before we move, I would like to go again once to the Richie. And Richie, would you like to go for your concluding remarks? Like Richie? Okay,
Sorry
I
about that. You
think,
guys can hear me, correct?
yeah, now we can hear you.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on the show. Always a good time, always great conversations. I look forward to Saturdays, so I look forward to the next one. To everyone in the community, enjoy your week, be productive, and I'll see you guys next time.
Definitely. Thank you, everybody. And just Before we go, just to answer last question from Abbas, does the CM decreases over time, like APY decreases over the time? Yes, it decreases over the time as well as it decreases with the number of users. So once we reach 500,000 users, the rate APY starts decreasing, and it decrease stops like it comes to the cap at 2 million users. So yeah, thank you for the question. All right, everyone, have a great weekend ahead. We'll see you next week, Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC sharp. Have a great week. Bye bye.